Gold, silver, precious metal mining stock investors in particular, if that's you, you need some good news. I need some good news. I'm right there with you. Thank you for coming to the basement. Thank you for joining me today. Don't just listen to me, okay? I know what I'm talking about. However, there's other gurus who've been in this market who have a different perspective. You need to listen to them also. Two people that I listen to are Peter Grandich and Michael Gentile. Those are two of the most underappreciated guru names within the precious metals mining sector. Okay, these guys have been around for a long time. Michael Gentile, I believe, is one of the smartest guys in the sector, and when he talks, I listen. Now, we know how hard it's been to be invested in this sector, in particular over the last 3 months, in particular this year. Some of these mining stocks are down 70%. Some of the junior exploration companies, development companies have lost 60, 70, 80% of their value. That is horrible, right? That is not a good thing, but even the big companies have lost 20, 30, mid-sized companies 40, 50%. Things have been very, very tough. I've preached to you. I've got some good news. I've preached that the silver lining to all these negative factors that we've had pushing the price of the precious metals down, that those are setting the stage for a rebound. Those are building the platform, however you want to say it, eventually for higher prices in the metals. We know this stuff is real, right? It's not going anywhere. A 10-ounce silver bar is still a 10-ounce silver bar. And when just a few of these macro factors turn around, that could be literally rocket fuel for this segment. But don't just listen to me. I don't have a crystal ball. Nobody has a crystal ball. But listen to Peter Grandich. Listen to Michael Gentile. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play a clip for you right now where you can hear Michael Gentile talk about what I talk about, which is there is a silver lining to all this negative that's going on. Let's watch that clip right now.
I just want to finish with is that there's a lot of negatives piling up, and your viewers are probably stressed and watching their stocks go down, but all these negatives are actually the fuel that's going to allow gold to make new all-time highs. All these pressure, all the energy crisis in Europe, the US dollar putting pressure, the consumer under strain from, mortgage rates going up, food prices going up, gasoline prices going up. All these negatives that are causing your viewers to be anxious with regards to the gold stocks. Not the general economic stocks, I'm less convinced, but with regards to gold stocks, all these things are setting the foundation for gold to rally strongly, because the Fed will have to stop at some point. So these negatives that they're all spooked about are actually the positives for gold, which is not true for other sectors in the economy, but this is actually quite a positive setup. All these pressures that are building are going to be the catalysts that allow gold to make new all-time highs once the Fed recognizes what we see now already. Same way they didn't see transitory inflation 18 months ago. I don't think they're seeing the impact, or they're ignoring it, the impact that their actions are having on the global economic fabric, which will be, this is quite positive for gold right now.
I think one other issue we should discuss, Mike, before we go into individual companies, and that is, and it's probably more prevalent at the moment here in the U.S. than in your great country, Canada, and that is the geopolitical or the political base of what's happening.
I'd highly recommend you watch that whole video. Just search up Peter Grandich and Michael Gentile on YouTube, and it will pop up. Another thing he brings up in the interview is that many of these junior mining stocks are being sold at fire sale prices, like unbelievable valuations right now. Can they get worse? Yes, right? I mean, actually, probably a month ago, he would have said the same thing. I would have said the same thing. And many of these stocks have sustained additional 10, 15, 25% drawdowns since then. But one thing for sure, when you just look at the numbers right now, there is outstanding value in the precious metals mining sector. One thing to think about, for the year, gold is down like maybe 3 or 4%, right? Silver's been hit a little more, but gold in particular is down 3 or 4%. Many of these stocks, again, are down 40, 50, 60, 70% plus. They're down significantly, if I can say that correctly. correctly. Hey, one thing I can say correctly is I really appreciate you joining me here in the basement. There's only one you. Your time is valuable. I really am flattered and happy that you watch my videos. Join me here in the basement. You can subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, hit the bell notification. But number one, take care of yourself until I see you next time.